Hi there, Darian here, founder of Dash Activate Online. On today's video, I want to cover off a couple of quick concepts about Facebook's Business Manager so that you can avoid making these same mistakes that have randomly popped up on 2 sales calls I've had this week. So let's get into it. Every week, I'm constantly talking to new leads and new customers and auditing their Facebook accounts to get a better idea of the data they have on their ad account and their pixel. Just this week, 2 calls have popped up with really big established brands who have made these crucial mistakes with their Facebook Business Manager, which means that we can't actually get access to their ad account, and neither can they. So I want to explain what those are in this video and hopefully help you not make those same mistakes. So just this week, I've been on a couple of calls with 2 established brands. Both of them have massive third-party retail distribution. They've got awesome Instagrams. They've kind of dabbled with Facebook boosted posts, but they haven't really stepped into the world of Facebook advertising and pay-per-click. When I'm on these calls, I usually get a baseline from the business owner of where their business is at, and then I'd usually want to review their ad account and their assets with my team to figure out how we move things forward. With both of these businesses this week, they've gone to link me into their ad accounts and realized that they didn't actually own the business manager or the ad account that they were running the ads out of, which has created a whole bunch of problems with data ownership and even getting access to the previous campaigns they've run. To help explain what this needs to look like, if you are a business owner in this position, Facebook create a business manager, which is really like the dashboard for all of your business assets within the Facebook ecosystem. Within the business manager, you can set up multiple ad accounts, multiple pixels, and you can assign ownership of your page and your Instagram account so that there's one login to control all of those assets. Where both of these businesses made a mistake is that they used third parties or freelancers to set up some of these assets, who were then running ads either out of the freelancer's account or a personal ad account. They'd also assigned their Instagram or Facebook pages over to those freelancers and made them admins on those accounts without actually being admins on the accounts themselves. What happens then is that when they decide to stop working with that freelancer or this third party, they cancel the connection with their assets and their pixel and their ad account, but because they're not an owner of those assets, it then becomes impossible to assign them over as a partner to another agency to be able to review those accounts. Now, hopefully you can understand where this creates massive problems, because if you set up a pixel that's not yours on your website, and then you spend a lot of money driving traffic in, or you get a lot of organic traffic visiting the site, buying products, and firing those pixel events, Facebook has a lot of insight into who those customers are and who else you should be targeting with your ads. But you, as the business owner, if you don't control those assets through your own business manager, you can't access that data later on. So that then creates a lot of problems in that you've spent all this money to build those assets up to collect all that data, but you then can't retarget those people with ads or use a partner like us to help you do that and blow up that ad account. The other really unfortunate thing about both of these accounts is that after going through a really long process with Facebook trying to reclaim those assets, it's really hard without there being an admin on those accounts to approve that reassignment, so they can't actually gain control back over those ad accounts and those pixels, which means we now have to go through the process of creating new ad accounts and new pixels underneath their business manager to be able to set up on their site and start retraining that pixel and that ad account on the right data. Obviously, this isn't the end of the world. Like, you can always create new assets and start again. But in the world of e-commerce, data really is king. And if you know who your target customers are and who the people are that are buying from you, then you can go straight into lookalike audiences and using a lot of high intent based custom audiences to find more of those customers quickly. By starting again and starting fresh, you've got to really retrain that pixel, start playing in cold interests, build lookalike audiences off just your email list, and really getting those right people to fire the pixel across the site and to visit the store and buy things. Which really does mean they're setting things back at least a month or a few months even in some cases of getting the right data on the pixel and moving towards more of those lookalike audiences. So if you're watching this video and have that sudden feeling of panic of, oh my God, have I set my business manager and ad account up right? Here's how I'd recommend checking. Firstly, log into business.facebook.com with your Facebook credentials and make sure that your business is set up within a business manager. Next, go into the ad accounts and the pixels and the catalog sections of that business manager account and make sure that your Facebook page, your ad account, and your pixel is there. If it's not, have a look on the website, find the ID, and start trying to think where that pixel could have come from, and make sure that it's something that you own so that you can then reshare that pixel back to your ad account. Lastly, if you suddenly realize that you don't have control of that ad account and that pixel like these other 2 businesses that I've just spoken to, the next best thing to do is to create brand new assets as fast as you can and get that right pixel on the site so that you're then building up that organic traffic and the data on that pixel so that you can move back into your Facebook ads with data that you control, with assets that you control as soon as possible. If you'd like to learn more about e-commerce and are looking for more marketing tips and daily digital marketing insights, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post new videos every single week, as well as on our Facebook and Instagram. All right, thanks. Stay safe. Bye.